Good evening, Facebook. Just want to make a quick point, a post about what we're dealing with in this country as it pertains to civil unrest with Black people, African Americans in this country. We just saw a horrific month due to the killing of George Floyd, and you've seen our response, our reaction to that. We are hurt as a people, and just no more. We've at the crossroads where we just decided no more. Enough is enough. But where do we go from here is where I'm at. I asked a question on the last post, and I'm hoping that this one stay up in Facebook, don't take it down. What is the state of the Black Union? Where are we going from here? What do we want to do? What do we want to see achieved in this country? One of the things we have to be careful of is oftentimes in the Black movement, due to the oppression that we faced in this country, you've seen us start off strong, and then you see things fizzle out. And part of the reason why things fizzle out is because of we allow other people and other special interest groups to come in and change our narrative, steal our thunder, and get things passed in movements for themselves. I give you a point. A month ago, you seen the DACA bill pass, where you seen the bill that was basically designed for Black people in this country to have citizenship in this country. You're born in this country, you're an American citizen. Well, that bill was taken advantage of by immigrants. And you seen Black people getting up and cheering them for that and cheering them on. And not to knock anybody from trying to get rights that they deserve as far as being in this country. But it's not a bill that Black people should be behind right now, because we have our own movement going on. We have our own thing on. We need to stay focused for what we need in this country. You also seen a couple of months ago, where the LGBTQ bill was passed as far as civil rights. This was a bill that was passed in 1964 to benefit Black people in the workplace for being discriminated against. Who just benefited from that? The LGBT movement people. They benefited from that. The number one recipient of affirmative action is white women. Nobody, who would ever think it? Why? Because we lose focus and we think we're doing the right thing by cheering them on, but we're not. If you're watching SportsCenter right now, you're seeing Washington Redskins catching pure hell for having the mascot as the Redskins, and they're looking to change that. Where's that thunder coming from? It's coming from the Black Lives Matter movement, because all of these special interest groups, all of these different people are stepping in where we're trying to get some momentum just for basic justice and equality in this country. That's all we're asking. That's all we've ever asked. We have no stake involved in the LGBT movement. Sure, we have Black people that's gay. That's not an issue. The issue that let them deal with their own thing. But it's not a civil rights issue. And if it is a civil rights issue, then what Black people have experienced in this country is something else. Nobody went to another country and took a whole bunch of gays and lesbians, homosexuals, and enslaved them. This is the product or the byproduct of everything we experience in this country as Black people because of slavery. This is the bottom line. It's the bare truth. Yes, immigrants have been mistreated, especially in this Trump administration, but we have no stake in that. They have their own movement going on. It's not like we're on top and we can afford to spread ourselves all over. We're not. We're at the bottom. Stephen A. Smith, all of these Black analysts on ESPN is all over this. They're all, Shannon Sharp, they're all over this. We have not even got on first base with the Black Lives Matter movement. But yet and still, here we go, once again. Everybody's changing our narrative. Everybody's getting in line and skipping us right as they've done before. Did you know country music actually used to be, used to be a Black music? by black artists? Little Richard's turning over in his grave. Listen, we have to stay focused. We have to remain focused on what we need. For the first time in history, we need to hold the Democratic Party accountable. We need to ask things that's specific for us. I said it before. Sure, we need a crime bill, but we don't. That's the last thing on our list, folks. It should be. That's the last thing we need. What we need is the Democratic Party, the United States government, to pump those dollars into our community centers so that we can get the training that we need to start these businesses, that start our economics. You have no economics, you have no voice. It's pointless really to vote, because what are we asking? To remove Donald Trump, or to have some kind of American value in this country? We want a piece of the pie as black people, because if we don't have that piece of the pie, we're part of the problem. You go into any inner city in any part of the country, it is a problem. Crime, drugs, it's a problem. Why do you see that? You see that because there's no economic development. There's never have been. This country never did us right. We started the monopoly game where everybody got all of the property taken over, and here they say, okay, get up where we are. It's impossible. It makes no sense. So we need to be we need banks in our communities that caters to us to give us those loans for economics development, for our businesses and for our homes, for our schools. This is what we need. Not saving some guy 5 years off his sentence for selling drugs in our neighborhood or killing somebody. Come on, people.